Welcome to Carolina Crafting. I'm Jackie Jentz. Dana's living the life I wanted to live when I was young. Dana has this wonderful farm. She has a garden, she has potting sheds, she has all these cool things. Today Dana's going to make a sugar scrub, and the name of her soap company is the Old Red Barn Company, and I want Dana to tell us why she likes Red Barns.
Well, thanks, Jackie. Thanks for having me. Why do I like Red Barns? I just always have since I was in college, and I would have to, I went to school in the Midwest, and if we were driving down the highway and saw a Red Barn, I had to stop, had to take a picture. I've always liked Red Barns, especially old Red Barns, and I thought it would be a perfect name for my company. So I'm going to make a sugar scrub today. A sugar scrub is something you use on your skin. It exfoliates and moisturizes and leaves you nice and soft. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and when my first child was first born, of course I wanted to go to the department stores and buy all these fancy things, but I couldn't afford it being a stay-at-home mom, so I figured out how to make them myself. I had always made soap, so I added the sugar scrubs after my kids were born. So all you need is sugar, plain granulated sugar. You can use brown sugar, you can use raw sugar, you can use any kind of sugar you want. Today I'm just using some plain white granulated sugar. I'm going to make a blackberry sage sugar scrub, which is my most popular scent that I sell, and it's probably one of the prettiest. I'm going to use some blackberry seeds. That's what this is here. I use a blend of oils. I happen to use sweet almond oil, coconut oil, and apricot kernel oil. You can use whatever oils you want. Those I just find are really great for your skin. So I'm going to make it. All you do is you have your sugar. It's very simple. You can do it at home. Your sugar, I'm going to add probably about a tablespoon of blackberry seeds. The blackberry seeds are going to turn it a nice pretty color, and they add in the exfoliation and make it work even better. And then this is my pre-blended oils, and you just pour them in, and of course you're going to mix it really well. When we make them, we make huge batches, and we use a big blend, not a blender, but a big mixer, like an industrial sized mixer to do it. I have the exact recipe down as just how much you need, but you'll play around. If you like yours more oily, then add more oil. If you like yours less, then don't add as much. So you mix and mix and mix. And that's all there is to it. You can find a pretty container and put it in there, put it in your shower, and use it the next time you take a shower or a bath. And your skin will love you for it. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the container.
Dana, can I try it?
Absolutely.
All right. It looks so good. Just scoop it out?
Yep, scoop some out on your hands. And then over the bowl. Yeah, that's perfect. Over the bowl, yeah, rub your hands, especially any dry spots. Get your knuckles and your cuticles. It's not just for your hands, it's for your whole body.
Right, we'll just work on this.
It's great on your feet.
Ooh. That feels wonderful. It smells so good.
Yeah, the blackberry sage, that is a blend I've come up with that's my most popular for sure. Then you just rinse it off.
Oh, your skin's so soft. It really, really is.
It really is.
Oh, wow. There you go.
And I got a towel for you right there,
thanks.
Jackie.
Yeah, my favorite color, red.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Dana, could you tell us a little bit about your soap?
I make goat milk soap. I used to make other kinds of soaps as well, but when my youngest was born, she had some eczema issues, and her pediatrician said, well, start adding goat milk to your soap. So I did, and now that's all I make. It's that good. It just makes a really creamy, moisturizing bar.
Dana, I found your blog and loved it. Can you tell me a little bit about how you do it, what community spirit out there, tell me about the blog.
Sure. I started a blog for personal reasons, for my family, to document my kids' lives, so that we had a picture of what our lives were like on a daily basis, and they could go back and read about it. But as I progressed, as I've been at it and blogging daily or every several days, I've realized that it's increased my business. So it started as a personal blog and remains a personal blog, but it's also a business tool for marketing Old Red Barn Company.
And so I like some of the links you have too. One of my favorites is the 365 crock pot. I love that. She is.
Every day she has a crock pot.
It's amazing. They're good recipes. I've tried. I haven't done some yet. I just love it. And I enjoy reading about you every day. Sometimes it's once a week, but I try to get there, and I've enjoyed watching your kids.
Thank you.
It's so cool. I'm so glad I got to meet you and come out and talk to you.
Thank you. I'm so glad you guys came out.
Thanks. Today we're in almost to the very edge of Murphy, almost to the Tennessee line, and we're here with Lee, and I cannot pronounce her last name, but
Stasierowski.
Lee is a porcelain painter, and Lee's work is as delicate as any kind of work I've ever seen. It's just beautiful. Lee, how'd you get started in this?
Well, I had a friend in Indiana, and she always loved porcelain painting, and she saw this lady in one of the malls there. She was painting in the mall, and she got in touch with her and said she teaches in Michigan City. So, being Gloria didn't drive, I got hooked into this. So I went with Dorothy, with Gloria, and I took lessons with Dorothy.
Oh.
And we went to classes. I think it was about 72, somewhere around that. And we started taking classes once a week.
Your work is so great. Let's see some of your projects.
These paints are mixed with mineral oil, so they never dry out. And all you do is use a little of this. This has got oil of copaiba, mineral oil, and turpentine in it. And this is what I condition my brushes with and paint with. But the paint comes dry. As you can see, all those are dry paints. And you just mix them with mineral oil, and then you get this. It's like mayonnaise. It's real soft, and it never dries. So you can keep your palette until it's so cruddy you can't stand it, but the paint doesn't dry, so you can paint with the same paints for 20 years. Working under pressure, I probably won't be able to do it, but and you can just. Most of the things I paint, it takes at least 3 or maybe 4 firings. And this one probably has 7 on it, because it takes time to get all the shading in there that you want. And well, what else have I got to do? I'm retired. And it's too hot outside to work outside, too many chiggers, so I can play in here. Background color. Usually I don't put this on until the next firing. But you have to have a little sunshine, so I use ivory. A little blue for the sky. And then, clean your brush good and go back and blend it all together. Okay. Not the best rose, but it'll give you an idea what I do.
I know this piece is still wet, so I'll be very careful with it, but the next step after this is to fire it.
It has to be fired, and then I think I'll deepen it around here just a little bit more, but just, you're not supposed to go over the individual pieces too much because it begins to get muddy. Mm-hmm. So it'll just probably be dark in some of the background pieces that make it
so just
bring it out.
One more firing. And
probably one more.
Okay. It's just sad to hear that this is a lost art that's dying out as the generations.
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
Yeah. Well, hopefully more people will see this and be interested in it.
Well, I wish I could teach, but I would more or less try to teach somebody if they were interested.
This is very interesting. Thank you so much for showing us
No
that your
problem.
work is wonderful.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for showing up.
You're welcome.